Stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in Week 4. Xavier Gipson now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Higgins crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. We'll take care of it.
Nearly an interception on that play. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for first and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force some punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his. There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fields on third. They set up the screen here for Hall. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-9-2 gets nothing.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. This one's caught. Smith has it. That'll be the first and more. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
At the Dolphins' 18-yard line.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Wow, wide open here, complete. Racing down the left side. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
And the Dolphins first down.
Achan can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. He breaks the tackle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Handoff here to Davis. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Hauled in left side. No one around. He's got space. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Play action, Fields. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Tua off the play fake. He lets one fly deep downfield. Full extension, and he brings it in. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
27-yard line.
2nd down carry for A-Chan. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And and that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Trying to run it in. Achan. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. They go to him again. And 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run. It's Achan. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They maybe get a yard there. Still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up 4th and goal. Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out.
Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gibson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Launches one deep downfield. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Aguilar with the grab. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
21G.
Out of the shotgun, a give to AJ. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Now Tagovailoa on fourth. It's caught left side by Hill. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Looking quickly here.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Another for Achane. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Sanders all set to send it away. Gibson now to return. And this drive will... They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. No, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for second down. With no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Mevis ready to send this one away. Hill now to return it. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Underneath the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Thumbs up, ready?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. This one gets to the 22. Jack Jones making that tackle.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hill now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st down. Here's Tua. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 35-yard line.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready? 20, TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They'll start this one out with ball. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 3-9, take it back.
Here's Fields to throw. I'll set up the screen here for Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Buying some time left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa finds his back. H.M. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Was Andre Sisco hold him down there?
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him. The wind was at a sail's, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going right side. Davis with it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he is on third and long. He puts some power on a deep one left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. This one's taken in by Hill. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. They've got first down from the 31.
Ready.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. All in left side. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Running for it, it's Achane. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Gets it again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch into a 2-score game in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
The Dolphins are lining up for a
For 2, that sets them up with a 14-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. From the 25 on second down. Finds a man right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Take over as he records his 10th career INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
21G.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Put some heat on this deep ball. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets have some new life in the 4th.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw for Fields. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Andre Cisco.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Your defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
They hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Good.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll see he got 5 there, but Bronco, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down, Jets.
Here we go, Scott.
They kick the running back in motion. A pistol snap, Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Cut out left. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
19 wins, 19.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2. Fields looking to throw this. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Jets 29.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff running left, A-Chain. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
2 and out from the gun. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's blitz comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And they could elect to just take the safety here. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on fourth.
Go ahead.
Looking to throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. Well, even if they weren't able to drop it, it was no doubt the pressure that deserves the credit for that safety.
That is a defense's dream and a quarterback's absolute nightmare. In the end zone, well, only so much room to roam became really easy to lose track of the boundary for the quarterback and for that defense to make that nightmare a reality for the QB.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. Give him 32 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Oh, let's go. Here we go. Go.
Here he is to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Right.
Looking to throw it. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He's got it at the 5. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout called by... Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And that should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing.